You've saved your money and anxiously awaited this day for months. Now it's time to take advantage of your day at the Disney parks. This video will give you 10 important tips to make the most of your day at Disney World so you can enjoy it to its fullest. Let's get started. Tip number 1, arrive at the parks early. Getting to the parks before they open is a great way to beat the crowds. You'll be able to ride many of the popular rides with virtually no lineups. Tip number 2, take advantage of extra magic hours. Disney offers resort guests the special privilege of going to the parks 1 hour before opening to the public or up to 3 hours after they close. If you're a resort guest, be sure to take advantage of this perk to get more riding time in and enjoy the experience with fewer crowds. The particular hours and times for each park varies based on the season, so check your times guide or the Disney website for up-to-date information. Tip number 3, purchase tickets in advance. Although there's no discount for purchasing your tickets in advance, pre-purchasing allows you to avoid lengthy lines at the gate. You're going to be standing in lines all day anyway, so you may as well avoid this one. Tip number 4, use the Fastpass System. Some of the more popular rides have a system that allows you to skip the lineup by getting a Fastpass ticket. Although you have to return to the attraction after a designated time to take advantage of it, it's free and allows you to save several hours throughout the day. That time can be spent going on more rides rather than waiting in line. For more information on how the Fastpass system works, be sure to check out my video dedicated to learning the basics of the Fastpass, linked in the description below. Tip number 5, bring water and snacks with you. As long as you're not carrying glass bottles or containers, Disney allows you to bring your own food and drinks into the parks. Bring a few sandwiches and healthy snacks like carrot sticks or granola bars to keep your energy levels high, and water to keep you hydrated. You can save a bit of money by doing this, and also save time by avoiding frequent food stops. Tip number 6, stop for meals early. When you do stop for meals, try to do it during off hours to avoid the lunch and dinner crowds. Grab lunch around 11:30 and dinner around 4:30 if you can, and you'll experience shorter lineups and have more tables to pick from. Tip number 7, plan accordingly for the parades. Disney parades are truly spectacular, so if you haven't seen one, you should definitely consider it. The parade route is marked on the park map, so find a spot along the route where there are attractions you want to visit nearby, so once the parade clears, you'll be able to get to them quickly. You'll also want to get to a spot about an hour early if you want a good view, as the parades draw large crowds. On the other hand, if you don't want to see the parade, you'll want to avoid being near the route 30 minutes before the start time, all the way up until an hour after the start time. Because the routes will be blocked and lined with people, navigating through the crowds will be tricky. Save yourself the hassle and ride attractions on the opposite side of the park or grab food during this time. Tip number 8, if you have small children, use the baby swap. Disney doesn't advertise this, but if both parents want to ride a ride that the child is too young to go on, both parents can wait together, then take turns riding while the other waits with the child. Simply ask a Disney cast member at the ride entrance for more details on how the baby swap works. Tip number 9, don't miss the nighttime shows. You haven't seen fireworks until you've seen them at Disney World. Depending on the park you're at, be sure to set some time aside to see either the fireworks at Magic Kingdom, Illuminations at Epcot, or Fantasmic at Hollywood Studios. Check your park times guide for show times and be sure to show up a little bit early to get a good viewing spot. Tip number 10, remember to keep smiling and having fun. While walking through the parks, there's no doubt that you'll see couples arguing or parents yelling at their children. Don't become one of them. You're on vacation, so keep a positive attitude and enjoy the Disney magic. I hope this video helped you prepare for an amazing day at the Disney theme parks. Be sure to check out the other videos in my Disney series for some more great tips, and feel free to ask any questions below. And please subscribe to my channel. More travel videos are on the way soon. See you next time!